This tutorial will demonstrate basic communication methods from InternetSecMail.com web interface. For the demo purposes, we created two members, Dr. and J. Smith. Dr. and J. Smith, they are created only for demo purposes, and we will see how they communicate with each other using the web interface. First of all, you have to log in as member name, providing member name, J. Smith, password, and then you have the main screen of InternetSecMail. In the mail screen, you have different options: manage preferences, manage contacts, manage distribution lists, manage mail addresses. You can have additional email addresses in addition of your primary address. You can open email form and send the secured message to other members. And also you can attach files to the message you send. You note that you have used it before filling up email form, because when you press on send mail, the program expecting to find the attachments before sending the email message. Now we can see our preferences, manage preferences. This is important part that we want to explain. In this part you can change your primary email address for communication. The primary email address of J. Smith, this is a member name, J. Smith, is secuser1@primus.ca. As we saw in registration presentation, this email is not shown to any other member. It's only my private email address that I'm not sharing with other members. The incoming messages are the messages that I receive using the web interface. The outgoing messages are messages that I send using the web interface, this email form. I can keep all the messages that I receive or I send. I can preserve them in a server as encrypted messages. Of course, everything is encrypted for some predefined period of time. It can be 3 days, 1 day, 1 month, but not more. Or don't keep. In this case, I will not be able to use the reader interface. The same is correct for outgoing messages. In this case, keep incoming messages for 3 days, all the incoming messages for my account will be deleted automatically from the server after 3 days. And I can continue to keep them in my email account, in my private email account, or save them into my desktop. This option requires login when using SM tools. It's extra protection for you as an author, as a creator of the messages, that prevents somebody else to write and create messages on your behalf. So when you send email using SM tools to the server to be navigated to other member, you have to do login. You have to log in to your account before using SM tools. This is the option. It's just extra protection. Add email recipient to contact list. This option used when you select member that already in your contact list. They are already in your contact list, no problem. But if you put here new member, say be green and send him a message. Then if you specify add email recipient to contact list, then this mail will appear in your contact list. The same is for email senders. When you receive the email from the member that is not in your contact list, this option will add his name automatically to your contacts list. And then you can access the contacts using the Manage Contacts. The Manage Contacts opens another interface, and you can see all your contacts and see also their public key. The public key is published without any restrictions to the members that have this contact in the contacts list. This is the public keys. All the messages that you send to this member will be encrypted using this public key. But to decrypt the message, this member will need to provide two pieces of information. One is his private key, and another piece of information is his passphrase. Without the passphrase, the private key itself can't be used because private key itself is encrypted by the passphrase that the member has to remember by himself. The next preference that we want to discuss is key protection level. There are 3 levels of protection, or 3 methods for protection. One is generated by SecMail. When you press regenerate key here and change preferences, then you will receive the new set of private and public keys and the randomly generated passphrase that you need to remember in order to use your private key. The second option is the same as the first option, but the keys will be refreshed automatically by the server and provided to you when you log in into your account after expiration. The expiration can be specified here. Default is 30 days. This is a key retention period. The third option is managed by user. When you select this option and do change preferences, you just prompted for public and private key, for example, managed by user, change preferences. You just need to copy and paste your public and private keys. To show my current keys, what is defined as my private and public keys, I can press this link and see my current public and private keys. Note that private keys is protected by not disclosing this key to other users from one side, and the private key itself is encrypted by your passphrase that you must remember. You can close the preferences. You can go to the main screen, and the next demo will show you how the 2 members, J. Smith and Doctor, communicate with each other using the web interface and InternetSecMail reader interface. To show the options and abilities of the web interface, the demonstration is based on the smartphone access to the web interface. Each member, Dr. and J. Smith, will communicate with each other from their smartphones. Since the private and public keys are stored in the server and they have only to provide the passphrase in order to decrypt the messages, they can use this to access the web interface, the InternetSecMail Web Interface from any device. In this case, it would be BlackBerry smartphone. The next is a slideshow presentation.